so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be home. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. All right, everybody sit down. We're on live TV here. I gotta move. Come on.
Demokrasi merupakan pilihan yang sulit menantang dan kadang berlomba-lomba.
You can tell.
Untuk setiap dua langkah ke depan, terkadang kita harus mundur sang.
You can tell that.
Tapi sejarah perjuangan Amerika bisa dinilai sebagai sebuah langkah maju. Peluasan terhadap keyakinan yang membuat yaitu menerima semua warga, bukan hanya sebagian.
My fellow Americans,
jika 8 tahun lalu saya janjikan pada Anda bahwa saya akan memutar balik proses berkepanjangan, memulai sebagai industri dan menciptakan kesempatan kerja terbesar dalam sejarah negara. Jika saya katakan bahwa kita akan membuat hubungan baru, Kuba, menghentikan program senjata kulit Iran tanpa menyerah, dan menandakan Palang Istimewa 11 September. Jika saya katakan bahwa kita akan menangkalkan perdebatan ekonomi dan dijamin hak atas asuransi kesehatan kebahagiaan negara ini,
and kept me going. And every day I have learned from you. You made me a better
jika
president.
saya katakan semua
You made
ini,
me a better man.
mungkin Anda akan berkata,
So I first came to Chicago when I was in my early 20s.
impian ini namun tidak berhasil
And I was still
melakukan
trying to
semua.
figure out who I was. Still searching for a
Ada yang
purpose in my
melakukannya,
life. And it was a neighborhood
ada yang membuat
not far
perubahan,
from here where I began working
ada
with church
mendorong
groups
harapan-harapan
in the
orang
shadows of
berhak adalah
closed
sebagai
steel mills.
aspek.
It was on these streets where I witnessed
Tetapi
the power of
malam
faith
ini saya mengatakan
and the quiet dignity of working people in the face of struggle and loss.
Terima kasih baik, saya sekedar sepakat melakukan sekedar pandangan.
I can't do that.
Apa sekedar saya mengambil yang berada di rumah dan sekolah yang berada di masyarakat, yang sedang berada di rumah.
Now this is where I learned that change only happens when ordinary people get involved and they get engaged
Tetap jujur,
and they come together to demand it. After 8 years as your president, I still believe that. And it's not just my belief. It's the beating heart of our American idea, our bold experiment in self-government. It's the conviction that we are all created equal, endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, among them life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It's the insistence that these rights, while self-evident, have never been self-executing. That we, the people, through the instrument of our democracy, can form a more perfect union. What a radical idea. The great gift that our founders gave to us. The freedom to chase our individual dreams through our sweat and toil and imagination, and the imperative to strive together as well to achieve a common good, a greater good. For 240 years, our nation's call to citizenship has given work and purpose to each new generation. It's what led patriots to choose republic over tyranny, pioneers to trek west, slaves to brave that makeshift railroad to freedom. It's what pulled immigrants and refugees across oceans in the Rio Grande. It's what pushed women to reach for the ballot. It's what powered workers to organize. That's why GIs gave their lives at Omaha Beach and Iwo Jima, Iraq, and Afghanistan. And why men and women from Selma to Stonewall were prepared to give theirs as well. So that's what we mean when we say America's exceptional. Not that our nation's been flawless from the start, but that we have shown the capacity to change and make life better for those who follow. Yes, our progress has been uneven. The work of democracy has always been hard. It's always been contentious. Sometimes it's been bloody. For every 2 steps forward, it often feels we take 1 step back. But the long sweep of America has been defined by forward motion, a constant widening of our founding creed to embrace all, not just some. If I had told you 8 years ago that America would reverse the Great Recession, reboot our auto industry, and unleash the longest stretch of job creation in our history, if I had told you that we would open up a new chapter with the Cuban people, shut down Iran's nuclear weapons program without firing a shot, take out the mastermind of 9/11. If I had told you that we would win marriage equality and secure the right to health insurance for another 20 million of our fellow citizens, if I had told you all that, you might have said our sights were set a little too high.
Kabar baiknya, sekarang ini ekonomi Amerika Serikat akan mendapatkan nilai rumah dan
That's what you did. You were the change. You answered people's hopes. And because of you, by almost every measure, America is a better, stronger place than it was when we started. In 10 days, the world will witness a hallmark of our democracy. No. The peaceful transfer of power from one freely elected president to the next. I committed to President-elect Trump that my administration would ensure the smoothest possible transition, just as President Bush did for me. Because it's up to all of us to make sure our government can help us meet the many challenges we still face. We have what we need to do so. We have everything we need to meet those challenges. After all, we remain the wealthiest, most powerful, and most respected nation on earth. Our youth, our drive, our diversity and openness, our boundless capacity for risk and reinvention means that the future should be ours. But that potential will only be realized if our democracy works. Only if our politics better reflects the decency of our people. Only if all of us, regardless of party affiliation or particular interests, help restore the sense of common purpose that we so badly need right now. And that's what I want to focus on tonight: the state of our democracy. Understand, democracy does not require uniformity. Our founders argued, they quarreled, eventually they compromised. They expected us to do the same. But they knew that democracy does require a basic sense of solidarity.